of these fights. They have some really clean ways to pull off these team fights as well. I think overall, I might actually like...
Buyback on the Batrider.
Oh, nice arrow.
It is a nice arrow, but there will be no kind of capitalization.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire structures are fortified.
Lifelike gets hit by the arrow as well. You jump in with the lasso. Not quite, as your Lifestealer is still down. So they'll lose one mid-Rax as they jump in. Who have they caught there? It is going to be the Batrider, but he'll BKB up. Now the epicenter, so straight into the fountain. AT though has his own Aeon Disc, but he's going to be chased down. They'll take it. No, in fact they won't. He eats the cheese, and he will survive. But the arrow does connect as he projects out of there. XM has found Karka on the Leshrac. Now they'll find JT. He'll use up, but he is dead. Ollie, poor old Ollie, getting caught up behind the tree line. He's gone. We've got an Aghanim Scepter up on Ollie now, so you've got 3 Purge charges available. Should be easier for Fly to clean up with that. In fact, they get a Burrow Strike off. Got to dodge those arrows, but here comes Emo with the Hex. They have got the Lifestealer, but not quite yet, although they get the Bash on Dagger. More arrows to play. Won't connect to anybody. Emo again, straight onto Victoria, but he's getting quite low. He'll eat the cheese. Get back to it. Another Hex straight on the life. Where's the crits coming out? Not quite, although yeah, they'll finally get him. Epicenter is there from JT, but it's not going to do much. But they do force out the buyback on Eve as the stuns do come out on the PA, but Ollie will save the day. He'll get the purge up on the Lifestealer as well. They'll force the infest out. It's starting to look worse and worse for CDEC. 46k net worth lead now for IG. They do get massive stuns on the PA though. He'll get disrupted up. Ollie has just doomed Fly. I think he has. Yeah, he did. Fly will go down. Now James pursuing for more. They'll bind the Yules onto James, and Ollie will go down. That'll be the same for JT. He uses himself up, although no, nice blink away to the south. Can they cancel the TP? Yeah, they certainly can. JT has no way out of this one. As
Rex, you know, it's just gone. They've evened that out. It's even. You've got the same situation in terms of racks and map control, but you have so much more gold than IG. This is so reminiscent of that last game we just saw. There was a Divine on the Gyrocopter, yet for some reason Eve was the better carry.
Well, they jump in Hex again on the Batrider. 1, 2, 3. He gets the lasso. Emo.
No.
What are you doing?
No.
Emo. Come out. Infest is there on James, and Emo can't afford to die right now. It'll be a dieback if he does. James getting out of there. Fly jumping on. They get the Hex off. The Eve comes down. Karka getting saved by the disruption. Eve though gonna stick around. Still the Yules there on Karka, but he is dead. He does have buyback. Now JT jumps in, but they have no vision. Aeon Disc gets procced. He procs his BKB as well, but now the lasso, they caught Ollie on the Shadowman. Emo will jump in, trying to help out Ollie. Fly straight on the Batrider. Now the epicenter from JT, not doing any damage to Eve on the Lifestealer, but they do manage to get 1, 2, 3. Arrow does connect on the PA though, coming out from James. It will not matter as IG. They are going to punish heavily towards the side of CDEC. But the buybacks are flying out. They've got to be careful to overextend too far. Victoria goes down as well. Eve just going to make a run for it. Emo trying to zip his way in. He does go into the back where XM has shown up. The Infest, Aeon Disc has been procced. They can't actually find him. In fact, no, Emo, he gets turned on. It's a lot of damage. Not quite enough though, as they find 1, 2, 3 again on the rider. He BKBs up. He gets the Yules off on the PA. He should just be dead though. No, though, he gets the lift off, the blink off just in time.
Oh my, but unfortunately 1, 2, 3 just can't get that done.
Fly, he has a double damage run up. This could be massive. Smoke will be there. They want to sneak their way into this. There's not many buybacks left on across the map. Eve pops his rage, jumps in. Karka will be the target. No, Lasso is there on the Leshrac, so get rid of Kaka, but zip in straight away. They'll get 1, 2, 3 on the Batrider. He has no buyback available. Now they're on Eve. That life's gonna go down. Eve finds him. Now they got Victoria on that Ogre. This could be over. They take him out as well. It's a 3-for-1 trade. No buybacks on any of the cores of CDEC. As Fly jumps back in, they won't quite find James. Arrows fly out. They're gonna try and hold this.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
They are going to get megged though. But it's not over until the throne goes down. Emo jumps in. Sight device is there on James. Looks like you will be gone. He gets the Yules off at least. Tries to leave the fountain but will not be successful in doing so. The T4s are going to be under siege by IG. It's only XM left on the Zeus. How much can he do by himself?
Oh. I admire
they haven't given up yet, John. He's actually giving it a shot, but they'll dive the fountain. They'll make him give up. The buyback available, he'll try as well. Fly. Just jumps in, cleans up. I mean, what a game number 1 for a best of 5. IG almost throwing that away to CDEC. They were very close in this game. They do manage to close it out. I'm kind of intrigued as well with IG. I mean, you talked about the PL. You've still got a core Leshrac you have to deal with. That's my...
Do it with flair.
Kaka. Creep up on CDEC, but JT dropping an item for a second there. He does get arrowed up. And JT is purifying, but is gonna die. And it looks like they may have found another Kaka. Hook shot there from 1, 2, 3. Gonna be a very easy pick once again. IG continues to get picked apart by CDEC. 7k net worth lead now. And I mean, Fly, he joins the team. He wants to try and help out. James is already in position. He uses up the gyro, sends the arrow out, does connect 1, 2, 3, straight in. And with that, the cooldown's there, but it's not going to matter. Emo, he's dropping way too fast. They find another kill onto Ollie and Emo, and that's a tier 2. Mid lane, there is a smoke from IG, but it's going to get broken so dark quick by 1, 2, 3, and he just walks back. And now they realize, hold on, the smoke's broken. Kaka dusts up, gets hooked up straight away. Where's the rest of the team though? He blade mails up Kaka, falling low, but not low enough. Guardian Angel will come out. Now Disruptor to save the clock. But 1, 2, 3 kind of just hooked himself to his own death. Now XM gonna move in on the gyro. Emo will get saved by disruption from the Rubick. And XM, he will still find a massive... Now Ollie, he'll be chased down on the Ogre. He's gone. Another double for XM as he goes after
Fly.
They get the arrow. He's got no way out of this. And Kaka trying to help on the Rubick. I thought it was over. Not quite. As Kaka's going to go down as well. Ollie running south. He just brought back. He doesn't want to tie, but they'll find JT instead on the Omni. It's going to be an ultra kill coming up from XM, and it wasn't even a challenge. On the right PL. Also, doesn't want to hook too early like last time, but may go for it now. And yeah, he goes straight on the gyro. Arrow to follow. They have the Heavenly Grace this time around, so they won't be able to burst down Emo. And he throws the call down out now, cannoning his way to victory, but it's really doing no damage. But 1, 2, 3 will be the first one down, as now they will chase Eve on the Leshrac. Still, he uses himself up. XM jumps in straight onto that gyro. Now Nullify comes out from XM. He clears him out. Still Eve going Fly, trying to make the chase, but it will be no good on the PL. At the very least, the buybacks will allow IG to continue this chase. But CDEC do not seem interested whatsoever. They just get out of there. They already got...
Clock. Not the best spot to be in, but you know, he still does the work. You'd want to see a bit more utility on him, at the very least finish that 4-staff. Still, he's bought a lot for his team. They are going to take this Roche, although there is a fight.
There is a fight, but the Aegis is down. Cheese on the deck. They'll pick that up as well. Now, well, they rush in. 1, 2, 3, keeping them back. Call down is there. Everyone's still alive on the side of CDEC, though, and this does not look good for IG. They're going to lose their Ogre, at least. Ollie, he goes down. Now Fly trying to fight. James has him in the Yules. The arrow to set up. Not going to be there, but they got the Nullifier anyway, and this PO is going nowhere. And meanwhile, Eve is chasing the rest of IG. Kaka will get caught out. At the very least, he got the lift off. But how much does it matter? I don't blame him. They've still got plenty of time to go. Emo trying his best with the flat cannon to force them back, but they are still very, very healthy. Looks like CDEC 1 racks and added tier 3, and they will back off to safety. So Eve gets hit by an arrow from Kaka. Now the lift is going to be there as follow-up. In fact, they don't even need it, but what a hook.
Oh, nice
1, 2, 3, turns it around with the cogs. Emo, 4-star sound, could be really bad. Call down comes out as well. They're just trying to slow down the side of CDEC from pursuing this chase. And now IG, do they try and punish again? They caught out Eve on the Leshrac. Arrow avoided by the disruption. They'll give Eve another life as he BKBs up, moves forward. Emo and him are trapped in the cog now. They're just trying to go after JT, but the Guardian Angel making it so hard. It won't be as hard as I thought those. They do go down, and now Fly trying to help out. He does at least man to dodge the nullifier from XM. But this still looks bad as they found the Yules onto Fly. Arrow, Ollie goes down. And with that,
oh boy.
Fly, they miss the split earth, but it doesn't matter. The game's on.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a rough one for IG after a pretty strong win in game 1. CDEC just take game number 2, 36-9, 27k net worth lead for them.
Probably will go back. Not so much CDEC though, they want to make a chase. See if they can punish anybody for pushing in that far. Although, IG, they may try to turn this as they do go for a double hoop stop. It's a great setup. Emo, he finds one. Now he finds 1, 2, 3 as well. It looks like Eve is getting very low on that gyro, and they get the Aegis. XM trying to get out of there. He's popping his BKB though, and now will they turn it again on the side of CDEC? Not really. 1, 2, 3. He'll lose his. That's a dieback on the Beastmaster. XM, he's gone as well on the Razor. Eve trying to fight everyone by himself. James, he jumps in as well. They take down Emo on the TA. Flyby gets disrupted up, and he's gone on the scene. Scepter now available on Cuckoo, so I imagine you're just going to see him spamming out more of those Lagunas. So he may get caught out here, and yeah, 1, 2, 3 jumps in, gets the roar off, but where's the damage? Nobody jumps. They were waiting for the other team, and now they come in. IG, they take advantage straight away. 1, 2, 3 is down on the Beastmaster. The Gyro trying to fight the best he can. Stampede will be there. Everyone just pops. Jump in, JT. He finds the hoop, stop the gyro. They couldn't burst him though. Disruption was there in time, and the raw on the TA. Now Eve pops the Satanic, but he gets blown up. The Laguna from Kaka was enough. And IG look to finally take this tier 3 in the mid lane. Can they find a Rax? Fly. He popped the BKB to run out. He has an Aegis available. Arrow connects as well. He will be alright. They'll earn him up. No, they jump in. Leshrac straight on James. Pop that Aeon disc. James will be fine. The Stampede out now, but Disruption is going to be there on the Centaur. Fly, he'll try to go back in on 1, 2, 3, but JT's gone, and now Fly. He's lost his Aegis. IG, they've got to turn around and try to help out the CK a bit. He refreshes BKB up, but doesn't really have a TP to use anyway. He just tries to run. It's going to be no good. He'll go down as well. Cuckoo being chased. He'll barely be able to blink out in time on Cuckoo. So your pos 4 is at that point where he's starting to get 6 slotted. So 2 Lagunas. It's a very, very dangerous thing for CDEC to be up against. It's a quick blow-up potential. JT jumps in, BKB, it doesn't really work with Kaka, he just goes straight through it, but still, looks like they have found the dieback on JT, and now the buyback comes out from the CK. XM getting low on the Razor, he's going to be able to get out of there. And CDEC, Emo, BKB's up, Eve, going to BKB up as well, fight back. And well, there's the Death Ward coming out, it doesn't really do as much as you'd hope. I mean, it bounces at the very least, but it tickles them.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Emo cops an arrow in the meld strike, though Laguna's out on XM. He's getting blown up right now. Disruption will save. Emo does go down, but he'll buy back immediately, and somehow XM is still alive. Pops the BKB, doesn't want to die to the Melody Scoot, gets roared up, but now 1-2-3 is going to be in trouble. Emo will find the Beastmaster, but the Mega Creeps have been achieved. And IG looking to try and find more kills as they are going to lose Ollie and that Witch Doctor. Now Fly going after Eve on the Gyro, doing a lot of damage. Emo will jump in as well. They've got to try and protect that Gyro. Fly going down quite low, and the Gyro might just find it. In fact, I think they have. I think it's GG. It's all over it. Well, it's almost all over. There are buybacks coming out, but it's only 2 supports left. The Ancient has been exposed. Is he really? Well, good on him for trying. It's probably the best option he can't defend. Aggressive kind of outplay you play style that Emo does. So Emo will help Fly get out of there safely. They got the top racks, there's nothing to stick around for. And they can just do that all over again down the bot lane.
Yeah, gonna be a straightforward time getting that push going. It can be a bit
does jump in onto JT. James is there to help, and they do TP to the shrine. JT will just BKB TP, but the ensnare from Eve, he does find it. A very lucky ensnare. JT gives him the...
We've seen CDEC in these kinds of situations before. 2 racks down, they can still turn it around. You can't write off any team, even though you're this far ahead.
Yeah, Eve, though, he goes down mid lane, and it was a very simple kill at that. The shotgun into the avalanche toss was more than enough for the troll. Now they're looking for more. JT may have spotted out Victorian. Yeah, he did. Avalanche toss is there, and he should be able to pick this up. The disruption does come in. Meanwhile, you'll see XM jump straight to go after Ollie. Glimmercape will not save him. He does go down. The team fight still continues as James is still trying to run away. He does eventually go down. The buyback was there though from the troll. He looks like he is coming back in. But Fly has strength morphed all the way now. He's sitting at 6.6. Emo, be a nice target to find again. He blinks in as well, but he will orb out in time. Even gives him the Dagon as he's on his way out. JT now looking for some targets on the Tiny. Does blink in. They got a Hex off. They got the Earthshaker. 1-2-3. He's gone. Now Eve will be the target. Aghanim's Dream Call does come out, and the morph is there. Fly. So Fly is getting ensnared up right now by Eve, but it's just the battle trance. He will eventually wear off, and now he's an easy target to take out. Though XM not as easy. He's going after Karka, the Rubick, and does find him. But they get the Yules off. Nice Fisher is there from 1-2-3, but it looks like JT is going to make the chase once again. Meanwhile, they have found James on the Leshrac to boot. No buybacks on all 3 of those heroes going down for the side of CDEC. And
XM gets a steal here? Oh, that's going to be scary.
He's trying, but it's way too early. Gives himself some vision. Looks like he has been caught out though, Karka with the lift, and now they should be able to just keep him down. Avalanche, no XM, he'll BKB up. But Karka is chasing with his own zip now, and he does actually find him. He Glimmer Capes up, buys some time. There's the Dream Core, and XM is completely out of mana. And it's just all Karka on the Rubick. They even toss him out of the Dream Core.
So I would prefer it on the puck, honestly. Double Dream Coil just sounds really potent. Yeah, there you go. They do give it to Emo. So the double Dream Coil is up. Double Dagons, double everything. It's gonna be rough defense here.
They're gonna try XM, just zip straight through. But they found the Dream Call right in the back by Emo. And Fly will go straight onto James, but won't quite find the kill. And now Fly, he's getting quite low on the Morphling. He's lost the Aegis. The Karka will blink in, trying to help him out. He'll get the lift off onto 1-2-3. Meanwhile, Victoria does get the purge on JT and Eve. He just wants the Tiny. Karka, though, finds XM on the Storm, it seems, and Eve, well, he'll find JT on the Tiny, or maybe he won't quite yet. He'll transition towards Fly, but Emo will him out with the Dagon. No buyback on XM, nor the Troll, and they'll call the GG. It's been a tough game for CDEC. They try to push it as far as they could, but without buybacks, they cannot drag this on any longer. And IG will force it to a game number 5.
Yeah, look, CDEC, they had a really good start. They understood what they had to do in that laning. If IG can just get that going for Emo, get him a good start, the response from CDEC is very limited.
IG, they'll shrine up, perhaps even just go for a smoke now, and that is exactly what they do. So CDEC appear to be ready for this. There'll be a ground strike out onto the Venomancer. Still, he's very tanky on XM as well. In fact, he 4-staffs out of it with the Poison Nova usage. Fly with his BKB, moving in, 1, 2, 3, can't really do anything here, so he finally jumps out, goes after the Gyro, they strip up the Centaur. And now the Gyrocopter is basically a sitting duck. They may get denial for no fly. He man up and back. They will eventually find with the Disruptor. Eve still managing to work somehow. JT, he does get away with his life intact. About 40 HP on him. They'll go after Ollie instead on the Bane. Meanwhile, on the left side, there was a team grip there from James on the Rubick. They caught Emo, but it's all too late. Emo will pick up the kill now onto James and walk the hell out. In fact, he won't. He goes back in. Victoria will be the target.
Oh.
They just have no way of controlling up Emo on the CL.
Oh man, that's the one issue with CDEC's draft. They don't have the best way to
Available on 1, 3. Problem is Emo still trying to find the right PL and take him out before he doppels again. He's almost at level 25 as well, so he's going to have the doppelganger talent. They still get the lift off on the sinking, but the Nightmare will save. Who do they go for now? JP, he burn strikes out of there. They BKB and stampede out. But look at Emo, he's not giving up his chases. He'll be the target on the Venomancer. Poison Nova's up, he gets it off before he gets taken down. The 1, 2, 3 jumps in with the hoof now. The throw is there, they found JT on the Sand King. Emo though is still way too tanky. They get the Rubick, they'll get the Centaur, and they're gonna find more now. Eve been left alone on the Lifestealer. And this PL is just uncontrollable. In fact, they another. They found Victoria, it's a full team wipe.
That's a massive win for IG. That does, in fact, allow them to go to high ground if they so wish. No buyback on Eve, no buyback on the disrupting dock. He doesn't have great mobility as well. So all he can do is press R, try to catch people in Gale, and that's it. That's all you can expect from him. The work is right on the back of 1, 2, 3 and R.
They found Emo. They found Emo. Do they have the damage output? They get the Static Storm, but he manages out of the kinetic field. And now the Epicenter JT back 2 with the Burrow Strike. Maguna straight from Carter. Eve is gone on the Lifestealer on 1, 2, 3. He'll continue to be chased out. Emo's not letting him go. He does blink up towards the north. Do they continue that chase? He does TP anyway. They'll leave it be. They already found the biggest priority target in the form of that Lifestealer.
Oh.
Looks like they have found more in the form of James on the Rubick.
Lifestealer very potent, but Venomancer really tapering off here. XM. All he has to do is just land at Nova.
Fusel gonna be there on Victoria. Laguna straight away from Karka, and Emo feels confident enough to dive. Does want to back off now, but the lift is there, and now the hoof stomp as well. Got the control for now. Emo falling low, still has the Aegis though. Won't waste it. And looks like they are going to go back in. Burrow strike. AT with the epicenter. Burrow just clears them up. Oh my, the top racks is going to be exposed for IG. As they will start knocking it down. This will be the second racks of the game, and I don't believe CDEC will have an answer.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
1, 2, 3 jumps in. Best bomb is there. They find the Gyrocopter. The real problem is the PL though, and he'll just get started on the Centaur now with the Bean Strip coming out from the Bane. And 1, 2, 3 is gone. James will be chased down underneath the tier 4 towers. Emo not gonna let him go. And now the Lifestealer. Burst perfect from JT. Hold him down. They'll try to turn it, but only James and Eve. You'll find Karka on the link, but James is gonna die back on the roof. And it's only Eve left. Emo, he's fountain now. The Burrow Strike's there. Static field, kinetic field, static storm comes in. Eve is gone. Emo will give his Aegis away. The buyback will be there from the Lifestealer. And Emo, does he try again? He'll go
Oh,
up
God.
Victoria, punish him for that static storm.
Pretty strong item to have. They might catch people out here.
Yeah, looks like 1, 2, 3 will be the target. Emo gets started, but the Lotus will make him think twice. Still plenty of homing missiles, and JT does find the Venom XM. He's sitting duck right now. He points Novas, but it only hits the Gyrocopter. And with that, Emo just gonna rush in straight away. Looks like he'll go after Victoria first on the Disruptor instead. They'll clean him up. There's no buyback on that Disruptor. IG will move more. Eve gonna threaten him with his presence.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Emo gonna move in straight up at Millimeters. So BKB popped now by Eve. We'll get the Burrow Strike off as well. Emo in the back, still looking pretty darn healthy. He'll just double away from Eve. They found James, and now the Beatrix is there on the Lifestealer. Epi's in a burrow in the back. They caught out Eve, they caught out XM. The buybacks are flying out, but you haven't got one on the Lifestealer, and that's gonna be DG. A big congratulations to IG for pulling through game number 5. And they do end up qualifying for the Dota Summit 11 through the Chinese close qualifiers.
That was quite the series from both teams. A really close matchup.